Hello, everyone. Hope it's been a good night. Hope you enjoyed your President's Day as well. Hey, good morning, Ball GM. How are you doing? Good morning this evening. Yep. And thank you for subscribing again. I appreciate it. So, tonight, I'm going to start doing a wash on the base. Then, alright, thank you, Dr. Irrefutable. And then, after I do the wash on the base here, which, here's everything that I've gotten done. Done the vines, done the mud, done all of that. Hey, Sojan, hello, Delay Capture. So, I'm going to do a Agrax Earthshade wash over all of that. And then, we're going to go over... Whoa, hype train already! Dang! Alright! Way to go, guys! So, I'm going to do a Agrax Earthshade wash over all of this. Great, have 5 days off. Let's get some painting done and watch some fellow goblins. Yeah, amen. So yeah, I'll do a wash over all of this. And then I have the wings in the airbrush booth to do some airbrush effects with. So, yeah, sorry, the camera will be kind of wibbly-wobbly and shaky-wakey, I guess, because I have to move a few things over there. Yeah, fill the cup. Get the hype train going. But yeah, I love this dragon. This is one of two that I have to paint, Ball GM. This one is actually for Sojan in chat. Yeah, since we have a train going, might as well get some of those emojis going. Yep, this one's for Sojan, and I'll paint up another one for myself here one of these days. And I figured the Agrax Earthshade would tie everything in nicely with the rest of the swampy motif. Hello, Dr. Irrefutable. And I can go a little sloppy since it's over almost all of this base anyways. Oh, and I see I missed a vine, but I can always go back and get that later. Hope you guys can see this well enough right now. Or maybe if I move this light a little bit more over here. Hope that helps. And if this pool's a little bit too much in some areas and adds the coffee stain effect, well, hey, he's in a swamp. Things aren't going to look pretty all the time. So, alright, level 1 of the hype train is complete. Way to get that going right away, guys. Yeah, and Ball GM was there. Like, I cannot stay being the boss on the Goblins of Mordor stream if my life depended on it. But oh well. I'm happy to support him anyways. And I'm happy with the support you guys are giving me, too. Hey, Uncle Tass. How are you, bud? Think that is all of the bricks and everything. At least the ones I can see right now. Oh, wait. Missed a whole face right there. A little bit more there. Hey, Warboy. Tonight I am working on this dragon. It's Agranax, I think, or something like that. It's from the Reaper Bones 5 Kickstarter. Thank you. And, yeah, working on that. And we're actually going to go to the airbrush booth to do some effects with the wings. I actually already have my colors planned out. So, do you guys want to see the camera move, or do you want me to go to just be right back so you don't have to see the camera move, and then through internet magic it's all set up? Either way, it's just a click of a button. So actually, I might just do be right back. So, nah, I'll just leave it on. Screw it, you guys can go along for this ride. Alright. Okay, hold on then. Okay. Alright, real quick check. Okay, thank you for that. So, can everybody hear me just fine right now over the mic? Okay. Now, another test. I'm going to put on my mask. Okay, how's that? Can you still hear me? Or is it too muffled? Yeah.
I was born to the darkness, molded by it. When I saw the light, I was mad, and then it was just blinding. Okay, so what I'm doing here is getting my needle into my airbrush. Because I always take that out because otherwise sometimes the paint dries in there and makes it a bit of a bear to use. So here's my wings. So what I'm going to be doing here, I'm okay? Alright. So I don't know if I can, well, let's see. It'll actually stay there. Alright, is that better? Well, I hope it's a little bit better so that way I don't have to speak around the corner. Greetings! Hello! Just working on some, gonna airbrush some wings here. So we're going to do a layered effect with 3 different colors. Alright. So, and also, one thing with the airbrush. Even though it says the paints are ready to use for the airbrush, I always add a little bit of thinner anyways. And so I'm going to do a gradient between 3 different colors of kind of gray, from a medium gray to a light gray, so it'll be light gray, medium gray, dark gray on these. Yeah. So light, medium, dark on all of these. But the trick is, just finished printing out the Rocktopus. Awesome. So the trick here is you do the middle color first, and then you do your other gradients from there. Oh. And I always just kind of test how thin my paint is. Go. Okay. Yeah, something like that wouldn't be bad. I mean, at least where the microphone's hanging right now. Hope you guys can hear me. Plus, again, I am wearing a full mask, just so I'm not breathing in paint bits. Okay, then I'm putting this over by, I have 2 fans in this, and they're all meant to pull the air away from here because the lovely Sojan built this airbrush box just for me. Because I'm contained inside with where I'm airbrushing means that I can't have a lot of paint fumes, but there's fans here, and I have big old air conditioner, yeah, that's it, air conditioner, God, I can't English right now. I have material behind it that's catching the paint particles, so it's not just spraying onto my wall behind me. And if you guys have any questions at all about the airbrush while I'm doing this, please ask. I'm doing my best to monitor chat. Yep. Just trying to keep this on camera as well. Filters, that's the word. Thank you, Sojan. That they are, Sojan. That they are. Yeah. And I noticed I missed something on this. It's this little upper wing bit here.
Okay, and while I'm cleaning the airbrush, I'll actually take off the mask a little bit so you guys can hear me a little bit better. So, cleaning the airbrush, here we go. There's a few different things that I do. So first of all, I'll see how much is left in my pot. Decent amount. So usually what I do, first of all then, is pour what's left of this back in here. Just so that way I'm not wasting as much paint. And plus, it doesn't hurt to get a little bit more thinner back in these. And this is like Stynylrez Res from Badger. It's a decent paint. I'm having some pretty good experience with it. Okay, and now the quick way is to get one of these little things sprayed out right into a cup that I'm going to wash it out with. And even then I even have some airbrush cleaner and just a makeup sponge that you can see I've used quite a bit. Blow back, dump, the same thing again. Pull back, dump. And then I'll get a, because I had some paper towels, yep. Now I'll show you the way that you really want to clean it, though, because I'm going to be doing some blending, and it doesn't hurt to have those other colors in there. Still wipe it out with the paper towel, squirt a little bit in there, and then this is just a cleaning pot that I can actually see it's emptying a little bit, so I'll add just a little bit of water. And the whole time too, I'll kind of work the needle back and forth just to kind of work out any paint buildup in there. Okay. Actually, then I'll do this quick, kind of help clean off the tip just a little bit more. No, she will not be joining us on the 5th. She'll be out of town. This compressor, it's I just bought like a starter set off of Amazon, and it came with 2 airbrushes and a nice little compressor, and it's a very quiet compressor. It actually stays fairly quiet, and it's actually running periodically. I must have a leak somewhere where every now and then it just burr, 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 burr. Yeah, it's a flux capacitor. But yeah, like any like the little starter sets on Amazon have good little compressors. There's not even really a brand name on it. So I'll see what I can find, and I'll post it on my Twitter if that would help. Sonaris. So okay, so now, yep, these are pretty dry. Yeah, that's the cool thing about airbrush paints too, is that they do dry fairly quick. So, also, now that I'm going to be doing more than just basing, so the Reaper Vex comes with 2 separate needles. Sorry. The silver one is for like general basing, stuff like that, when I'm not doing a lot of detail work. And this black one is meant for more detail work. So, I'll switch these out. And actually too, there's a little screw here that actually limits how far back I can pull this trigger then. See, I can go on my back, or so that way it controls the amount of paint going through here. So, since I said I was going to do light colors up through here and darker colors down through here, the best way to do it also... Alright, cool. So the best thing I've seen, and I've seen other YouTubers do this, is you do your middle color first, and then you do a light coating of the other colors, going from finer to more saturated with your other colors, so that way it blends together. Yeah, tactical assault airbrush. Yep. So we're going to now do ghost gray up through here. So, and this is just an actual regular miniature paint. So these next two are not meant, alright, they're not airbrush ready. Any paint can be made airbrush ready here. So I'm going to add in some paint there, and as you can probably see, they're definitely separated out. So what we do is get in here with an old brush and mix it up, and you want it to be, they say about the consistency of skim milk, and that doesn't seem to make sense until you're actually doing this. So yeah, you want it to be about this consistency right here. And right now I should have enough to do all the wing, all the wings again. And again, I will do a little, let it mix a little bit. And just for the sake of the stream right now, I might not put my mask back on, but okay. So I'm going to start at the top and just work our way down. And I don't need to do too much on this little top wing part, but I need to come down a little bit. And what I'm doing here too is, since it sprays in a cone, when I pull back, if I keep pointing here, it's still more focused here, but then gradually works down there. So now we're going to do oh, thank you for the bits, Warboy. Oh well. Okay, now that that's done, oh wait, gotta get this side too. Durr. Okay. Okay. Now that that's done, so again, having a little bit of the thinner in the paint never really hurts it. So just again, dump what I've got back in the pot. And this time I'll let it open up all the way, especially since I'll be cleaning it. Wipe down the inside of the cup again, and we'll run some cleaner through it. Yeah, and I don't know what happened with the Bits cup. Trying to look at it over there. That stuff's been kind of acting a little weird lately for some reason. So just dump the rest, wipe it down. And we can go on to our last color, which is going to be Sombre Gray, or Gris Sombra. Again, adding our thinner. Okay. See how all of this works out. So now we're going to start and I'm going to try and leave a little section in the middle where it's that gray color. So you see kind of the gradient I'm getting. And then really hit it well on the bottom edges of the wings. see, kind of transforms from this gray to the medium color gray to the light gray. See? Hope that's showing up good enough in the on the camera. Hope you're liking the effects, so Jan. Yes, if this was more of a clear resin, it would be more achievable. Yeah, then I would be using more of the contrast paints actually than traditional paints to achieve that effect, or even the new speed paints whenever I get them, which that'll be oh hey, neat. See, that's usually why I should keep this on there. Stop. But as you can see, I have splatter marks all over this anyways. Which, yes, I do clean this from time to time once it gets like too covered in black or golds or grays or whatever colors I've been working in the most. Okay, get a little bit of this. Okay. Yeah, the oh. Getting that a little bit. Okay, so clean this up because you always clean up your airbrush after you're done painting something. And by now, our wash should be dry. So we can go back and pick up with some other details. Hope this has been an informative stream, and I hope you guys have actually liked this. If not, just please speak up, because I want to try and give you guys the kind of content you would want, whilst reducing my pile of shame. All right. Yep, and the airbrush I'm using is the Reaper Vex. obviously from Reaper, which what sold me on getting this airbrush specifically is the fact that they have all of the replacement parts on their website, and they have their own unique serial number too. So if you lose just one part, which I almost did on my first night of using it. Yeah, Ball GM, and again, you just get more comfortable with time. I've used it mainly for a lot of basing, but I've done like this wing effect too on a few things. So get out there and try it, man. What's the worst that can happen? You have to paint over a miniature again? Yeah, Reaper actually has a full list of all their parts. Like, you could actually buy a full airbrush just by buying parts piecemeal. I think it's a little bit cheaper to just buy the Vex itself. And you can get the one with the big cup like this one has, or one with a smaller cup, which honestly I don't see the point of getting one with a smaller cup, just because the way you kind of have to mix paints, it pays to have the bigger cup. And again, I always just try and clean out my airbrush after each use, and I always take the needle out too. Learned that the hard way with one of my few of my starter airbrushes. Because you know it's not good when you have to get the needle nose pliers out to pull out a needle for your airbrush. Oh, Warboy, there are a lot of us that pimp Reaper's gear, and none of us are as worthy as Michael Mordor to have the sponsorship that he has from them. I mean, would I say no if they did? Hell no, I wouldn't. Am I specifically seeking it? No, I'm not. Well, thank you for trying. I appreciate it. Okay. Take this out, and also what I always do too, usually, get a paper towel, spray on some cleaner, just wipe the needle down, because there will be some residual paint. You can see some lines right there built up on it through the course of you working on the Mini. Yep, so you got some stuff just caked on in here. But again, I will do more of a deep clean on that later. So, I'll leave it there. And always turn off my compressor and empty there's a catch valve in there. I always empty that. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to put this back on, be right back. Get the camera and the wings, everything back to the table, and we'll pick up where we left off on the other stuff. So Okay. And we're back. And actually, a lot of the wash is still not completely dry on this. So, let's see. Oh, hey, might help if I grab the... Help if I have chat over here rather than looking over all the time. Okay, so what I'm now going to do, since this wash, as you can see here, still have quite a few moist spots. You can see right here I missed an entire vine. There it is. First, I'm going to get a drink of water. Second, for these wings, I could have tried another thing with the airbrush, but that I want to try more on a few other things. I have something called Death Shroud Clear. That's like a, I don't know. I need to just fart around with it, I guess. But I'm not going to on this dragon. So, what I am going to use next, I'm thinking... Now, do you guys think I should go with a light gray wash? Or should I go with Old Reliable of Nuln Oil over the wings to kind of help tie it all together? Nuln Oil? And that's fair, Warboy. I appreciate your honesty. Okay. So we will go with Nuln Oil over the wings here. Then that just might be it for the stream. So, okay, and actually, no, Warboy, Nuln Oil is more of a black wash, and the other one was a light gray wash. 5-gallon bucket of Nuln Oil. Yeah. No kidding. So, yeah. There we go. So as you can see, here's how these wings look right now. Looking pretty good. You can actually tell where some of the gradient is. You can't see much of the gray, though, in the middle. But honestly, I'm kind of okay with that. Doesn't need to be like a huge defining, I don't know, Maginot line, as it were. But, yeah. We'll run with this. Yep. And plus then, this Nuln Oil will go in all of the crevices and stuff for the wings. Kind of give them a little bit more of that wing type feel. And then I'll come back and actually paint, I don't know, are these called the fingers of the wing? Are those called flanges on bats and whatnot? Something's telling me they're called flanges. And I know I've probably been over this before when I painted another dragon on stream. I can just not really remember. See how that's looking already? Again, I'm not caring too much about coffee staining on the edges. Oh yeah, it is. Flip this over. Coffee staining is like when there's a bit too much built up. Like right here would actually be almost some coffee staining, where there's a bit too much and it just causes a bit too much of a puddle up. Yeah, don't want it on the wing itself. I don't mind if it... Bat wings are just the hand bit down the wing. It's just long fingers. Okay. Thought there was more of a technical term for that, but yeah, we'll just go with, yeah, the fingers. Yeah, Bulb Gene. Yeah, Roy. There's always a nice little bit of satisfaction just seeing a wash do exactly what it's supposed to do, and then it turns out beautifully. Bit too much there, so we'll take some of that off. Too soon, more boy. Put that there to dry. Move. Yeah, it actually looks like by the time I get all of these washes on, that will be about our hour. Because, yeah, some of these other washes are still kind of drying. I kind of went heavy-handed with the washes. These bat wings are skin stretched. Fly through with the power of jazz hands. Alright, that's creative. Okay. Alright, let those dry overnight. Thank you. Alright, and that puts us right at an hour. And as you can see, there's not much left this pot of Nuln Oil. But I have another one waiting in the wings, which I might actually almost try to just combine them at this point. Probably could. So, yeah, alright. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed that. Yeah, I will get the type of compressor that I got out there. If you're still in chat, I can't remember your username. I know it started with, I think it was SAW. So, yeah, I'll find that and post that up on my Twitter page. So, yeah, thanks for swinging by, everybody. Thanks for the nice little hype train. That was a nice little unexpected bonus today. Hey, thanks for hanging around, Uncle Tass. I appreciate that. I know this is kind of late for you, so I appreciate it. Yeah, I know, an hour's gone already. Yeah, everybody have a great night, or have a great day in your case, Bald GM. And yeah, I will catch you all on Wednesday. And just remember to keep painting.